What is a smart rural community? Well, we've been talking about it in the last couple of days, but really this program that NTCA has developed is really pretty unique, and it seems to be this national brand around community and smart communities. Nancy, why don't you give us your perspective on what it means?
Well, the program was started in 2013 by NTCA, and as we looked at the opportunity as our companies were building out their broadband networks, and we saw what was happening with those networks, Josh Seidemann actually put together the program Smart Rural Communities. I was the general manager of a telco at that time, and we became a Smart Rural Community in 2014. And the thing about the Smart Rural Communities is that the network itself, the building out of the network, is table stakes, really. It's how do your members and how do your customers utilize the network that makes you a smart community. So smart rural communities, smart communities, we now have smart tribal communities, smart connected communities. All of those are smart communities, and that's about how your people utilize the network. So we focus on whether it's telehealth or telemedicine or people that are being able to work from home now. I know some of my experiences were that we had some young people who were trying to change jobs, but they felt kind of trapped where they were. They didn't have internet access at all. When we built out fiber to their home, all of a sudden they could change what they were doing. And one lady in particular was a school teacher, and she made baby clothes on the side, and she had 3 little kids at home. Well, when she got fiber to the premise, she was able to do her business and sell all around the world. Not only the U.S., but Australia and France and England. And she was able to change from being a full-time teacher to becoming a part-time substitute teacher and able to stay home with her little children until they got older and they went to school. So the things that people do with the network is what we focus on Smart Rural Communities. And the storytelling, when we get to Washington, for example, people who live in Washington a lot of times think they know about rural America, but they don't really know until they start hearing the stories. And Smart Rural Communities program is all about telling the stories, that are things that are happening in rural America because of fiber to the premise or the broadband accessibility that's available now. So it's been a program that's been going on now for almost 10 years, and we have almost 300 members. When you think about if you're an NTCA member, I think 80% of NTCA members have fiber to a big chunk of their customers. To become a smart rural community, you only need fiber to 50% of your service area, and only 50% of your members need to be subscribers to internet. So it's really easy to do that, and I don't understand why anyone that's an NTCA member wouldn't consider becoming a smart rural community. It has great support programs, marketing tools, this event that happens every year. There's no reason to not do it, in my opinion. So I'm very excited about it, as you can tell.
Well, and for good reason. I mean, I saw the sign back in 2013 or 14 whenever I was there at your company, and one of your CTO is kind of the prodigal son of, he was able to return because of broadband, right?
That's exactly right. So there's so many good things that happen once an area has broadband. We focused here at this little event on how do you bring people back into rural America, and of course it's fiber, it's broadband.
Well, and I would think for anyone thinking about BEAD funding or any other kind of grant funding or loans or whatever, that having that brand would help their efforts.
We think so. As a matter of fact, we have developed a certificate that Shirley Bloomfield, the CEO of NTCA, signs, and you can put it in with your application. So being a smart rural community, being certified as a smart rural community, is something that helps you not only in BEAD, but in state grants and some of the ARPA grants.
And we heard examples of doing that at the local level, where you provide them to the cities and so forth.
That's exactly right. And some of the members are taking advantage of ideas that they've learned from other members here and going back and giving certificates to their local communities when they become a smart rural community. And we have the Coffee Cup Challenge, which we provide coffee cups for you to go in and have a meaningful conversation with your mayor or someone in a partnering town that needs broadband. So there's lots of opportunity to utilize the tools.
Well, and it's that idea of how do you get it out to people that might not have known they had a reason, right?
Exactly. That's exactly part of it. And we've tried to provide the tools that help you get that message out.
Well, excellent. Nancy, I appreciate your time and your enthusiasm for this program.
Well, thank you, Ken. Enjoyed it.